Baby Elsa. Love the name.
Let it go. Let it go.
How do you find your true love?
I don't know advice for this one because I'm only 10 years old. Whoever you like, hopefully they like you, I guess.
Keep an open mind. Don't be like thinking that every barista you meet at Starbucks is gonna be the one person you're gonna marry.
People use social media, which I don't suggest.
Not on the internet. Maybe at school or maybe at a party.
Honestly, true love takes time, so if you haven't found your true love yet, it just means it wasn't your time.
You can't look for it. If you look for it, you're gonna look for the wrong things. You're gonna look for looks instead of personality. You're gonna get too into it and you're gonna miss it.
You just have to be open and know what kind of person you want to meet.
Meet a lot of people, find out what feels right to you, and when your true love comes along, you will know.
Never find true love because boys are gross. No offense. I think they are gross, yucky. I throw up a little bit in my mouth every time I see one, especially if you're going into 5th grade.
You can act and dress really cute and you'll find your true love. Going on, next.
The Codcraft100 wants to know,
how do you have swag? I'm like the opposite of swag. I don't do Instagram. I don't wear jeans or hats.
I have no idea how to make myself swagger.
I don't know what a swag is.
You're just born with it. It's all natural. Like, you can't really, if you don't have swag, you don't have swag.
I'm naturally cool and naturally pretty, so I get my swag.
I am the expert on swagger. You gotta be cool, but not too cool. Be like, hey, sup, but not, hey, sup. You have swag by often your body language. The way you walk, have to put, a little edge into it.
I think swag is like a state of mind. You have to convince yourself you have it, then other people will believe it.
Be absolutely comfortable with your own body, and then you'll come out like you're cool, like you have swag.
Own your own personality. Don't let other people influence you. Don't just do your own thing.
Swag in my day meant pirate's treasure or stolen loot. As you get older, you get more self-confidence, and you also are at a point where you just don't give a flying F about what anybody else thinks. And that comes across as swag.
Madam Meg 0417 wants to know,
how can I stop procrastinating?
This is probably okay, the number one question is, what's the meaning of life? And number 2 is, how do I stop procrastinating?
Can't be lazy. I'm lazy, and I always wait till the last minute to do things. Sometimes I don't even do them. Go home from school and you gotta do your homework the second you get into the house. If you have a phone or an iPad or something, you should probably set a timer for it. And then after my timer goes off, I have to get on to my schoolwork.
Stop watching the YouTubes, but don't actually, because it's the best.
You can stop procrastinating by putting away all of your distractions, just locking them up and focusing on exactly what you need to get done.
We are fellow procrastinators. That's cool. Write down what you need to do.
Set goals, write them down, actually follow the goals.
Definitely tackle things one task at a time. I mean, I've been procrastinating since I was 3 years old.
Pick a project, and I know you've got a bunch of them, and start it. Follow it through to completion.
It's just a matter of discipline. Don't say I'm going to do it tomorrow or next week.
I would stop procrastinating by just doing things instead of saying I'm going to do them.
Get up off your butt and go do it. Do it now.
CJ Edwards asks,
how do you get my brother to stop saying why?
Why is he saying why? Why do you need to know this question? Why do you need my help? No, just put duct tape over his mouth.
Flat tell him. Quit saying why.
If he keeps on saying why, lock him out of the house for an hour.
Talk to him. Just be you should expand your vocabulary, and just saying why makes you sound dumb.
I have the same trouble because my sister never listens to me. I tell on her. I always go up to my mom, and she takes care of it for me.
You must have a very annoying brother. Just pretend you're not hearing him. He'll get tired very soon.
My sister says why all the time. You can't stop him from saying it, just ignore it.
If your brother is asking why, it's a good thing. He should be asking why. You should question everything in life.
He wants to learn. He'll grow out of it. It's something little kids do because everything to them is brand new.
Just tell him a fake answer.
Just tell him because I said so.
Give him an answer, okay? And say, I'm going to give you an answer, and that's going to be the end of it.
You can get your brother to stop saying why by explaining to him whatever he's asking about. Show him and tell him what the right thing to do is, and if he makes mistakes, then try to learn with him.
Naja1378 asks,
how do you cheer yourself up?
By smiling. Just forcing a smile will make you happy.
If you just tell yourself to be happy, then you'll be happy. Then you'll just forget about all the other stuff.
Get a jar and just like write things that you think are good about yourself and put them in that jar. And every single time you're feeling down, take one out and read it.
You've heard something funny in your life, so just think of that, something that automatically makes you smile.
Watch an amazing movie. I go up on my video games and I start playing. They're the only thing that can make you happy.
Play jokes, hang out with your friends.
I would get with some close friends or my family and have a barbecue.
I call a friend, I tell her we need to get ice cream as soon as possible.
Go down to some horrible but delicious food place and get the most fattening, high-calorie dish there is and forget about it.
Exercise always works. Go for a walk. Go for a swim.
I just do all my favorite things, like I'll ride my bike, I'll go mountain biking. I don't do homework. I put that aside until I'm feeling better.
The way I would cheer myself up is by playing with my grandkids.
If you're sad, give yourself time to be sad, but don't overdo it.
Don't focus on the negative stuff happening, because guess what? Life is like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. This small little event that's happening is not gonna last.
Thanks for watching another episode of Advice.
We have plenty of advice to give, so ask your questions in the comments below.
Hey, here's some free advice. Subscribe to the React channel.
Bye. Peace, love, and brown rice.
I'm gonna go find some swag.
Woo!